live. So what we're going to talk about on this live is that Donald Trump and Kamala Harris is on the campaign trail. They're both giving speeches in different states, and we're going to talk about the policies that they're putting forth to the public in a campaign to become president. I'm going to watch 30 minutes of Kamala Harris, and I'm going to watch um, 30 minutes of Donald Trump, and I'm going to give my opinion on both of their speeches. I'm watching Kamala Harris right now. She is on CBS, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's on CBS News 247. So I'm going to give my opinion of what she's talking about and her policies. And the first thing that I've seen about her policies is that she's talking about just trying to uplift the middle class. She feels like the grocery prices are too high. She feels like that during the pandemic, when the supply chain had crashed because no one was at work, that was the reason why the prices were high. But now that the pandemic has ended, there should be a difference in prices from when the pandemic was here and when the pandemic wasn't here, and the prices have not changed. So we are going to take 30 minutes out to take a look at Kamala Harris's agenda and her policies that she's putting forth. And then we're going to take 30 minutes to look at Donald Trump's speech in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken, and see what his agenda is and his angle to become president, and see which one of them that we like. So Kamala Harris, she's putting forth her policy, which it makes a lot of sense to the average American. We do want prices down. Groceries are too high. Um, Taxes are too high. I mean, everything is just too high, and that could be a cause of inflation. It could be a cause of price gouging. But at the same time, when you really take a look at the whole agenda of everything, that the wages for the average worker is not getting no higher. You're going to work and you're working a lot of hours, and it's just not adding up. The math ain't mathing. So that's the situation right there with both presidential candidates. They have to look at the American public and tell them, when you go to work every day and you get your check, when you get home and you go to the grocery store and you pay rent and you do everything that you're trying to do to take care of your family, the math is going to math. A Trump tax on gas, a Trump tax on food, a Trump tax on clothing. Yeah, right now she's talking about Trump taxes and how much Trump is going to tax the American public with his policies, and how she's going to lower interest rates and stuff like that with her policies. So I'm not really for sure um, for the American public which one we're going for, or which one we feel is being honest with us. Because like I said, sometimes you got to look at both of them and see who's the best liar, because they're both is trying to appeal to a person. And when you're trying to appeal to a person, you can't be all the way truthful, because the truth no one wants to hear. They want to hear stuff that you're going to at least try to do. So hopefully that Kamala Harris, she's going to, in this speech, she's going to be able to address some of the situations that's going on in the American public, which is gas prices are high, food prices are high. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to take 30 minutes out to look at Kamala Harris's speech, and we're going to take 30 minutes to look at Donald Trump's speech, and we're going to look at both of them and see what they're saying to the American public, and does it make sense? Is this a presidential candidate that we're going to vote for? That's what we're all looking for. Who is going to be the next president? And as I get more people in here on my live, we want to make comments, and we want to talk about, who we feel is going to be the next president. Which one of the presidential candidates are going to, really make things better for the American public, because that's what we want to see happen. We want everything to get better for the American public. Kamala Harris, she's making a good speech. She got some good pointers right now, that she want food to be down, she want gas to be down, and she want a lot of things. But Trump, he did the same thing. He is pushing the same narrative. So we have to sit back and try to see out these two presidential candidates who is going to tell us their agenda and let us know if the math is going to be mathing when we get our check and we got to pay our bills and we get up and work every day and want to take our family out somewhere. Who agenda is going to be for the American public. We do not want to hear you guys arguing on stage, getting into it with each other, talking about each other. We want to see you guys get up here and tell us about the American public. What is it going to be for us that's going to make it better for us? That's what we're looking for. So right now, like I said, we're looking at Kamala Harris' speech. I think she's in North Carolina right now. Kamala Harris is in North Carolina. She's giving her speech, and we're going to listen to what she's saying to the American public, and we're going to talk about it and see, do we believe that she's going to be the best person to be president of the United States? Or when Donald Trump, in 30 minutes after she's done, we're going to go to Donald Trump's speech in Pennsylvania and hear his policies and hear his agenda and see which one we believe is going to be the best president of the United States. Don't comment below if you want to. Who feels Donald Trump is going to be the better president, or do you feel Kamala Harris is going to be the best president? And do you feel, one more thing I want to ask people is, do you feel that the nation in other countries, will they respect Kamala Harris as president? If a woman comes in there and she's the president of the United States, will these other countries respect that? And that's the whole thing about having a woman president. America, we don't have no problem with it. She wouldn't be able to run for president if America didn't give a woman an opportunity. But will these other countries respect us for doing that? So that's the whole thing. So Kamala Harris, she's in North Carolina. She's talking about her agenda. She's talking about the American public, how she's going to get grocery bills down, and she wants the middle class to, be able to get the American dream, and that's what everybody wants. And they're basically, I feel like her and Donald Trump right now, they're both getting to a point where they know they have to change the narrative of what they've been talking about going forward. So they're basically all switching their angle, and now they're letting us know their policies, and that's what the public want to hear. We want to hear the policies. We don't want to hear each other. They going at each other neck and talking about each other and bringing up each other past. That's understandable. We all got a past, but we want to hear her agenda. The stuff that she's talking about. And that's the whole narrative to this whole thing. So I am live. This is the Aaron L Show. I'm at home, and I got Kamala Harris. She's on TV right now. Flip the camera real quick just to let you guys see if I can, which my phone is not switching over, but I'm watching her speech in North Carolina, and we're just listening to her agenda. We're listening to her agenda. She's trying to stay away from Trump. I think that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to stay away from Trump. She don't want to kind of start to bash Trump. She's trying her hardest to just stay focused on the agenda. Bottoms up Democrats. Democrats and Republicans. If you're a Democrat, let me see you put it on there. If you're a Republican, let me see you put it on there. I've always been a Democrat because I stay in California, but right now I'm with the Republicans. I like Trump. My reason for liking Trump is I feel that Donald Trump, the trucking industry was busier. I'm a truck driver, and I feel like the trucking industry was better with Donald Trump. And I think that with Donald Trump, the economy is going to come back better. I have 6 people watching my live. Could y'all like the video? I really would appreciate it. It's going to help push the channel. So Kamala Harris, she's on the right track. I give her that. I'm not going to be biased, even though I like Trump. She's on the right track. She's telling us her policies, and people want to hear that food is going to come down. They want to hear gas is going to be lower. People want to hear that the middle class is going to be able to survive. I believe that it's a recession. A lot of people don't believe it's a recession, but I believe it's a recession. Because things are just too high, and I don't understand. But she's saying that she don't understand why during COVID everything got shut down. So she understands why the prices got higher. But now that COVID is over and everything is back running as normal, why the prices haven't came down? Things are way too high, and it's tough for the American public right now. So we're live right now, just watching Kamala Harris's speech in North Carolina. After she's done, give her about 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And then we're going to go to Donald Trump in Pennsylvania, and we're going to hear Trump's policy and see what Trump has to say about to the American public. Trump, I feel like I think Trump just a hardliner. I really like Trump, and I think that a lot of countries overseas respected Trump. And that's the one thing that he says is that a lot of countries do not respect the America right now because of how soft Biden has been on them. We got a comment, really brown serving hot wiener on. Yeah, hey, look, see, I can't even read that comment, man. I can't read that comment, but you know what? It's freedom of speech. I respect it, But like I said, man, give me your comments on who you think is gonna win, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, to be president. And do you think that Kamala Harris has the better agenda, or do you think Donald Trump? Oh man, the phone is falling on the live. I do not have a stand. I need to have a stand. But who you think has the better agenda? Is it Donald Trump or is it Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris is in North Carolina, giving us her opinion of what she's going to do better for the economy. Do you think Kamala Harris is going to be the next woman president of the United States, or do you think Donald Trump is going to win? When they look at the polls, they say it's a tight race right now, and I believe it is a tight race. But I believe that they just don't want to push Trump and say that Trump is winning by a landslide. I got 14 people in my live. I appreciate if you guys hit the like button, support the channel. Kamala Harris, she has a good agenda. And a lot of people say that when she stand up in front of the public and she talks, she really can't talk. But she sounds pretty good. She sounds smooth. She's saying what she has to say. I understand what she's saying. She's trying to help the middle class to survive these tough times. She wants people to own homes and stuff like that. She talked about, the way she grew up. She grew up middle class, and she remembered when her mom bought her first house and how proud she was of that. And she understands what that means to the American public. And it does mean a lot. I'm a renter right now. I want to be a homeowner, but the prices of California is sky high. What are you supposed to do? You have to save your money. You have to have proof of income. You have to have 2 years of W-2s. You have to have earned to income ratio. You have to make a nice amount per year just to qualify for a certain amount. And you're never gonna buy a house where you work at. That's the one thing that's hurting the American public. You're not gonna be able to buy a house where you work at. I got comments. Yeah, we got Trump, but she's most definitely lying. She lies about most of everything. Kamala Harris, that's what I say, man. I said that too, is that you're gonna have to vote for the best liar, man. Hey, they can't tell us the truth about everything. They're not gonna be able to do that. Telling us the truth about everything is not gonna be politically correct. Hey, well, I agree with that. Yeah, you can't tell the public everything. The truth hurts. We all know that, man. We're grown, man. The truth hurts. You can't tell everybody the absolute truth, man, about what's gonna be. You can tell them what you hope things be. Well, I hope it be this, I hope it be that, but a lot of times it might not be. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna give Kamala Harris her 30 minutes and give her an opportunity to tell us what she want to tell us, and then we're gonna take a look at Donald Trump and see what Donald Trump has to say to us. And that's just how that's gonna have to go tonight. And this is the Aaron L Show. I appreciate you guys if you would like the video, and I appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel. This is gonna be a political channel. Kamala sucks. Yeah, man. Everybody has their opinion, and I respect your opinion. That's why I got my comments on live, man. If you whatever you say, man, is just gonna push through. I have nothing to say to you guys. Appreciate the likes, you guys. I got 18 people in my live. Can you please like the live stream? What we're doing right now is we're listening to Kamala Harris in North Carolina, and we're letting her tell us her agenda and her policies. And we're gonna sit back and try to see if we like what she's saying to us, and that's the whole thing. Do we like what you're saying? And if we don't like what you're saying, then you know what? We're gonna go Trump, and if you don't like what Trump is saying, then you're gonna go with Kamala. But right now she's trying to aim everything at Trump. She's trying to talk about Trump's policies and how her policies are different. And she's saying that Trump is gonna tax the American public a lot more. I got a comment down below. I just think she had 2 years to do this. What it is, Trump definitely isn't a great. We just back in the same. Yeah. Hey, man, look, check it out. Trump and Kamala Harris is not really going to be too much different. Trump and Kamala Harris is not going to be too much different. But at the same time, Trump, things were a lot better with Trump. I got 27 people in my on my live stream, man. Please like the video. Only got 3 likes. Please help me get those likes up. But at the same time, Kamala Harris says she's going to push her agenda. and she's going to tell us what she's going to be able to do. Do you think her policies are going to be better than Trump's, or do you think Trump's policies are going to be better than Kamala Harris's? I truly believe that. I believe when it comes to overseas, dealing with, the other countries, I feel like Trump kind of edged her in that. But Kamala Harris, she does have a district attorney background, and I feel like to a certain extent, she knows how to handle business. She knows how to set policies and laws and stuff like that that will benefit the American public. And then, she's looking at that abortion rights. And I don't know if Trump was a hardliner on that, but she seems like she's looking out for a lot of women. She's going to put a lot of things in place for women. So I feel like the woman vote is kind of going to be a slam dunk for Kamala Harris. The black vote, she's going to get a lot of black voters for the fact that she's, a black woman president. But at the same time, I still feel like you have a lot of black people that want to hear your policies. And that's one thing that I don't like is when someone's running for president or senator or something like that, they feel like just because you get on camera and you're black, you get the black vote. And we, as black people, we got to sit back and look at that. Like, we want to hear your policies too. Don't sit back in front of us and feel like just because you black, you got our vote. It ain't going to work like that. We want to hear what you're going to do. You black, you get up there and we vote for you just because of skin complexion. And then we look 2-3 years down the line and nothing's changed. So what was the difference in you than anybody else? So at the same time, I'm voting for the person and I feel is going to do the best thing for me going forward, and everybody else is going to look at the same thing. I'm a truck driver, so I'm looking for somebody that's going to help the truck industry. I agree with the abortion rights, and gotta back down on that. Yeah, that's true. I'm with the abortion rights because women should be able to make their own decisions when it comes to abortion rights. It's not the fact that she's a lady. It's that her ideas aren't quality. Yeah, you're right. Kamala Harris, I mean, some stuff she say isn't authentic. And I feel like when she has her speeches, she can't sell it. That's like the thing when you're a presidential candidate, it's kind of like who can get up there and sell it to the public. Can you get up there and you got your policies that you want to put in place, but can you sell it to the public? Can they look at you when you're talking to us, even though we're at home, we're going through our struggles, we're trying to take care of kids, we're working and everything like that. But can she get up to the stage and talk to the American public and sell it to us? I would love if you guys, the 25, 15 people that's in here, will give me 15 likes. I really appreciate it. I will be interested in see the debate. Yeah, that's what I want to see. In the debate, I'm trying to figure out how do I go live on my page and at the same time stream the live where the live could be going while we're commentating at the same time. So if anybody on my live know how to do that, I would like if you comment down below. I don't know if it'll be a copyright infringement or something like that, but I do wish that I could. As I'm going live, like I'm going live now, I would like to put a smaller screen on the screen and be going live while the debate with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris is going. We will be live on that night. I'm not for sure when the debate is. I know it's coming up pretty soon. I think it's early next month or the end of this month. But I'm definitely going to go live when they Kamala Harris and Donald Trump debate. That's going to be really interesting. I got 17 people watching my live. I would like you guys to hit the like button, please. So what we're going to do now is September 10th. I appreciate you for that. So what I'm going to do is Kamala Harris, I'm going to give her 5 more minutes to talk to her, to keep talking about her speech and her agenda. Then we're going to go to old Donald Trump, the Trumpster. That's what I'm waiting on. That's why I let Kamala go first because I'm basically a Donald Trump supporter. So I let Kamala go first. It's on commercial now. And then she's going to come back on and she's going to finish letting us know about her policy. But I'm definitely a Trump supporter. So I'm waiting for the last bit of my live to go with Kamala Harris. The last bit of my life to go with Donald Trump. I'm going to let Kamala Harris, keep talking about her agenda. But, what you guys think? I want you guys to chime in. Let me know if you have time right now while you're watching my live. What do you feel about the presidential race? Do you feel like Kamala Harris is going to win? Do you feel like Donald Trump's going to win? Do you feel like overseas, a lot of these other countries are going to respect America if we have a woman president? It doesn't matter the race. We just have a female representing our country. Will they be able to still negotiate the same deals? If a war end up happening in the next 4 years while Kamala Harris is president, will she be able to pull the trigger if we have to go by force against one of these countries? That's what I want to know. A lot of people, I think a lot of people went on the news and said that Donald Trump in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump did not have that many people at his rally. I don't understand why he wouldn't have, but at the same time, Donald Trump has a huge following. And a lot of people follow Donald Trump. It's almost like a cult following. So, Donald Trump has a lot of supporters. I think they're just trying to minimize, Donald Trump campaign. They just don't want everybody to believe that Donald Trump is winning this race. They want the race to look like it's a tight race because, there's no news. There's no news if you just say that Donald Trump is winning by a landslide. Kamala Harris is just not doing anything to win this race. So we have the news has to make it seem like it's a tight race. They have to put up the numbers and show that Kamala Harris is at least being competitive against Donald Trump. But I believe that Donald Trump is winning this by a landslide. Could you please like the video? I got 31 people watching my live. Could you please give me some likes? I love y'all for that. Just the Aaron L Show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to give Kamala Harris about 30 more minutes, and then we're going to go to Donald Trump's speech in Pennsylvania, and we're going to see what Donald Trump policies is and the things that he got to say. I appreciate the likes, you guys. I got 31 people in my live. Can you guys please hit that like button? Let's turn it up. I got 34 people in my live. Can you please turn it up? I appreciate you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to give Kamala Harris about 10 more minutes. And thank you guys for the likes. We're going to give Kamala Harris we're going to give her about 10 more minutes, and then we're going to see what she got to say to us. And then we're going to jump on to the Trumpster, man. The one and only Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump. That's the guy, the man with the plan. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're definitely going to push our agenda. Somebody said, my neighbor. Hey, if I'm your neighbor, man, when you see me, say, what's up, man? I saw your live, man. Subscribe to the channel. We neighbors. I for sure need that subscribe. What I'm going to say is so we waiting on the Trumpster, man. We're gonna let Kamala Harris talk to us for about 5 more minutes. And then we're definitely going to jump onto Donald Trump, the one and only. And we're going to see what Donald Trump got to say for us. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump, he's going to get up there and jibber jabber a little bit. Donald Trump, he rambles on a lot. What I say, I think I'm going to be close again. They both have to say they are going to continue to support Israel. Yeah, they are going to support Israel. That's one thing that I don't really understand is what is our benefit, America? What is our benefit with Israel? I really don't understand that. I don't know if we do business with them with oil. I don't know if it's anything that they send to America that benefits the American public. I'm really not for sure. But America definitely has their hand in Israel, and we have our hand in Taiwan. See that, you know what? And that's a good topic right now that I just thought about. That is Taiwan. China wants to invade Taiwan, but we have to know that we got companies that's NVIDIA, AMD, Apple. A lot of these huge companies, they do business with Taiwan to get their chips from Taiwan. So I understand that America has a financial situation with Taiwan, so they really don't want China getting over there. Where China can dictate how Taiwan ships us our chips and stuff like that. But it's a lot of things that could be on the brink if Kamala Harris wins this war. Wins this presidential candidacy. Because, okay, let's say Kamala Harris wins the presidency, and right after that, China invades Taiwan. She is going to have to pull the trigger and defend this country because a lot of senators and everybody else is saying that we will protect Taiwan if China invade them. Will we have word up? Only the Son of God, pardon the Teflon Don. Yeah, that's true. It's tech and sovereignty, the largest Christian event. Okay, yeah, I understand that, man. You know what? Y'all just keep commenting down below. I got 40 people in my live, man. I appreciate you guys. If you hit the like button, I should have 40 likes. I appreciate you guys. Let me get 40 likes, man. Turn it up. Hitting the like button is free. Turn it up. Hit the like button. Show your boy some love. This is the Aaron L Show. Subscribe to the channel. We're talking about politics tonight. It's Saturday night. We talking about politics. We got Kamala Harris on TV. She's in North Carolina. She's giving us her agenda. She's let us know that she's working on helping out the American public. She wants food prices to go down, and egg prices are high as hell right now. You go to the grocery store, they're saying something about the bird flu or something like that. That's what's causing the egg prices to get high, man. So we don't really know what's going on. All we know is we want eggs in the morning for breakfast, and when you go to the store, it's non-negotiable. Either you want eggs or you don't. You're gonna buy them. So there's nothing you can really do as the American public. We have to deal with it. Welcome to YouTube. It's at yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, man, and I'm pushing, man. I'm pushing, man. I'm gonna get this channel popping. It's the Aaron L Show. We're gonna get it popping, man. Please subscribe to the channel. We gonna keep it lit. We gonna follow this campaign all the way through. But this is also an investment channel. It's also a news breaking news channel. We're gonna push an agenda on this channel with anything that we want to talk about. My channel's not going to have just one angle. We're going to follow the presidential candidates until we have a new president. We're going to talk about finances. We're going to talk about saving. We're going to talk about high credit cards and high credit card interest rates. We're going to talk about interest rates, unemployment. We're going to be all over the place with this channel. It's a jibber jabber channel correctly. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna jibber jabber, man. But you know what I'm doing right now? This is a live, and what I'm doing right now is I'm really letting Kamala Harris um, talk about the things that she want to talk about, and then we're gonna give our opinion on it, man. And that's the only thing we can do. We're talking about the presidential candidates and their policies. So if you have a comment, let me know how you feel about Kamala Harris. How I feel about her. I feel like now the speech that she just gave, she's kind of got me kind of thinking because Donald Trump, he was just attacking her at first, so neither one of them was giving us an agenda. So now she's kind of pushing her agenda. So now that she's pushing her agenda, she's kind of having me listen to her, and I'm kind of going, She's making some good pointers. But at the same time, she switched from attacking Trump, and she's starting to give her pointers. Now Donald Trump has switched, and he's giving his pointers. So they're both switching at the same time. So basically, as the American public, we're just watching the both of them. But the one deciding factor, no matter whether I'm liking what Kamala Harris is saying or not, no matter if I'm liking what Kamala Harris is saying or not, at the end of the day, I have to look at the fact that will these other countries reach that? Oh my God, it reconnected. So live is reconnected. Sorry about that. Lost you guys for a minute. Whoever stayed in my live waiting on that, I appreciate you guys. But yeah, what we're doing is